Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be talking about girl business. We're going to be talking about periods and something new that I tried, which is period underwear. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. But before this video gets started, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel down below, especially if you're new to my channel. Subscribe down below and turn on your post notifications to be notified every time I post. And like this video if you guys like informational period talk videos. So yeah, let me know down by liking it and commenting down below. So this brand reached out to me. The brand is Lilova. Yes, this is gonna be like a brand video, like talking about a product that I actually tried. You guys know I like to do review videos on products that I do try. So yeah, so this is gonna be another one. This brand actually did reach out to me to review their product, and it is the Lilova Period Proof Underwear brand. And what they do is they sell underwear for, of course, your period. And although they did reach out to me and I am going to talk about the product, I just want you guys to know that this is going to be 100% my opinion and my take on how I felt this underwear worked for me. This is not going to be bias. This is not going to be, oh, just because they reached out to me I'm gonna say nice things. No, this is going to be completely honest. So I just want you guys to know that anything I say is going to be 100% my opinion and how I feel about the underwear. So before we get started, I want to talk to you guys about the Lilova brand itself and what Lilova actually promises to its buyers. Lilova was created to empower women and teens to feel comfortable in their bodies during their periods. They say that their underwear absorbs up to 2 tampons worth. Do you know how much that is? Like, that's like basically a good couple of hours. You know what I'm saying? If you're like heavy flow like me, that's a good couple of hours all in one underwear, you know? And I don't use tampons. I use pads personally. I've never used a tampon. I don't know if it's just because I'm Hispanic. My mom uses pads. I use pads, so it's like 2 tampons worth, which I'm pretty sure it's like 2 pads worth. You know what I'm saying? Just in case some of you guys use pads, just pads only. They say that their underwear is and can be a replacement to pads and tampons. Their underwear is as good to replace your whole tampons and pads. Basically, you can wear these during the night or throughout the day. So it's like if you go to sleep with them, nothing will happen. They promise you that they won't leak, that it prevents odors. It holds up to 2 tampons worth, depending on the underwear that you get, because they do have 6 different styles. Let me tell you that. They have 6 different styles, and these styles are, and I'll post the pictures somewhere on the screen. They do have a thong. This one actually holds only 1.5 tampons worth. They have 2 bikinis, 1 hip hugger, 1 hipster, and 1 high waist underwear, and these all holds up to 2 tampons worth. And I'm pretty sure I got the hipster one, and they do come, I think, in tan and black. So this is mine. I've worn it already. Do you guys see any stains? It did take me a while to film this video. I've actually had this for a bit already, like probably since in the beginning of the year, and I'm barely posting this because I don't know if it's just me. You guys comment down below. Ever since I had Aubrey, my period has been irregular. Like before I had Aubrey, my period was pretty regular. Like I would have it exactly on the same month, on the same day every month. And ever since I had Aubrey, I've been getting my periods late. Like sometimes it'll be a month and a half before I have another period, or 2 months even. Like sometimes I'm just like, whoa, like where's my period? You know, like once you have a baby, you want to have your period, trust me. So I have only tried this out like 2 or 3 times. I feel like that's a pretty good amount of times or tries, so I can give my opinion on the underwear. I think this one is the hipster one. I'm not sure. I lost the packaging, but this is the underwear right here, and they have, of course, different sizes. I got large, and they are stretchy. They won't break. You see, no stains. Let me turn this inward out. See this? No stains. Washable. So the Lilova underwear allows you to feel good during your period. You literally won't feel that you have a pad or a tampon or worry about, hey, you know, you guys have this conversation with girls at school. You're like, hey, can you check if I'm bleeding? Like, can you check if I stain myself? I know I have. Can you check if my pad is showing? You know, especially because I've worn pads, so you know these are the common questions you ask girls in school. And if you wear tampons, you're probably like, hey, can you check me? I've always said that to another girl in school. And with underwear, you do not have to worry about it. With period underwear, especially these, you do not have to worry about that, baby girl, because these are really, really good. This underwear keeps you fresh and odor free. You guys probably never tried period underwear, and if you have tried and they've kept you smelling just because you're wearing it throughout the day, these don't. And I'm not saying I stink, of course. I'm not saying that I stink. I'm not saying that I, you know, that I smell. But sometimes you do get like that heavy period smell, like that iron smell. It's disgusting. But with these underwear, I just feel like I'm not even on my period. When I go to the restroom, then I know. But throughout the day, I just feel like I'm like in underwear, and I'm never having to worry about if I have a pad mark showing, because that, you know, that sometimes that could be embarrassing, or stained at all. This is actually very helpful to the environment because we're keeping plastic out. This is a reusable product. This is something you can keep washing and using, you know. Another thing that I like so much about these underwear is that they help you a lot with postpartum bleeding. Like when I first gave birth, of course you're bleeding a lot. I didn't have these then. These would have helped me a lot, but I do already have a heavy flow. I've always been a heavy flow girl. For the first 2 days, I'm always a very heavy flow, and then by the third, fourth, then it's like, not as much, you know? So these, believe it or not, they've hold every drop. Every little drop, they have hold my period with nothing coming out from here. I myself wear these with the pad under just because I am a very heavy flow girl. They do suggest if you are a very heavy flow, you can wear a tampon or a pad with this, and it is fine. It will still cover. It won't show your pad line. It won't leak still because the underwear is there to protect it. This one has a pad inside. I don't know if you guys can tell. You can even tell this has a pad inside. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me try turning on my brightness. Well, you guys can't see it, but I can feel it. Okay, so I can feel it, but basically the pad starts right here and it goes down right here. It's all in right here. I don't know if you can see like the line. No, you can't see nothing. And then of course it's all covered in the front, and then the front stops right here. So this is like what you have. You can kind of see that crease right there. You see where it stops right there? That's the pad. That's basically what's in here. But I wear it throughout my whole period. But when I have the first 2 days, I wear with an extra pad inside just to be sure, just to like, you know, but nothing ever bleeds, nothing ever stains out, no matter if I'm a heavy flow girl. And then by the third day, of course I wash these every day if I'm going to be using them. And of course you can order more than one, but I myself wash them every day so that way I can use it the next day, if that kind of makes sense, you know. So since I wear it throughout the day, I wash it throughout the night and then put it in again the next day, because if I wear these throughout the day, I'm not going to wear them throughout the night. You can if you want to do both, but I just use it throughout the day. And then when it's nighttime, I put these to wash, put normal pads and underwear on, and then, you know, wear them again the next day. So basically that's what I've been doing. And on my third day, I wear these by itself. And nothing leaks. They just feel comfortable. Like at first you're like, I can feel a pad, but you can't see a pad. I will admit that you can feel the extra padding, but it's not like you can see it through your pants, you know. And it feels comfortable. It feels like just extra cloth. It just feels like extra padding. Of course they have like thongs and bikinis, but I don't know who wears thongs or bikinis on their periods. I know I don't, especially because, you know, a thong is a thong. And if you're comfortable with like wearing the thong and bikini throughout your period, then here's another solution for you. So that way, you know, you don't have your tampon or your string or whatever. So this one, you'll just have the underwear, and it'll make you feel sexy. It'll make you feel nice. They have tan and black, like I said. All of the underwear consists of 4 layers. The first layer, I do have to like, because I have my note right here. The first layer is a moisture wicking cotton inner layer. And this is for the softness and the breathability. And the second layer is an antimicrobial lining to fight bacteria and odors. So that the second layer is what helps with the odors and make sure you don't get bacteria, of course, because you are sitting in your period. The third layer is a super absorbent fabric to hold 2 tampons worth. That is the absorbent layer, the ones that hold your period blood, the ones that hold the 2 tampons worth. And the fourth layer is the leak resistant layer. So that is what holds it from leaking. That's what That's what helps it to stop leaking. And you're probably like, oh my god, like this, then that means it's gonna be super thick. It's gonna feel like a diaper. It doesn't feel like a diaper. Look at this. This right here is the side, and it's thin. You know, the only thing that has the padding is like where it goes up to your butt, and in the front where it stops right here. So you still have all this nice to feel. So if you wear pants, you won't, on the waistband, you won't feel like it's too much, you know. And it just feels like underwear. Literally, it feels like regular underwear with a little bit more padding. The only thing that's not like 10 stars or whatever is just like the outside. As you guys can tell, the fridge or whatever, I don't know what this is called, the cotton or whatever it is, like coming off after the french fries. But probably because I put mine in, like, when I do my laundry, I put it like in hot and heats, you know, and like heat to dry it. So I don't know, it probably could be that. But I mean, it's still nice. It's still like a lace, so it's still like pretty, it's still lacy. Yeah, you guys, that was my honest review on this. If you guys, especially, I know a lot of you guys who watch me are moms or about to give birth, you should try these out, especially if you're going through postpartum right now. You need to try these out so you can experience it yourself, so you can be comfortable. You know, postpartum bleeding is probably the worst because you're bleeding a bunch. And you know, sometimes at the doctor they give you like those, like, I know they did to me, them thin ass underwears to put over your pads, and that could be like not okay. Like, you don't feel secure, you feel like they're baggy. So you should get these, especially if you're gonna give birth. You should add these to your diaper bag and have these ready for your postpartum. I'm pretty sure these would do you great justice. I would say to size up because I am usually a large in my underwear, but this one is a large, but it did feel a little bit tight. But I could have just sized up, so that's not their fault, that's my fault for putting that size. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you did, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below, and comment video ideas you guys would like to see. And if you guys want to purchase these underwear, I will leave their link down below so you guys can go get yourself some period underwear. And yeah, you guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.